Alright, I want to welcome you all back to Horror TV. I am, as ever, your beloved host, Sinclair. However, this time I'm your beloved host, Sinclair, a little pissed off because my guest hasn't showed up. I'm waiting for Mr. Ericsson Yee, and where is he? Good gravy! Eric, is that you? Eric, take a seat, man. Come on. Sit down. Alright. Thank you so much for coming and joining us in the studio today, Eric. How you doing? It is very, very good to see you. Good to have you here. You comfortable? Alright, fantastic. How did you get started out in the monster business? Can I maybe ask you a favor here? It's nothing personal. Can I talk to Eric? Would you mind just taking the mask off? I'd like to talk to the man behind the monster.
Thank you. That is much better. Now, please do tell me, how is it that you got into the business of making the funny costumes for the monsters? Are you fucking with me? No, I did not think so. I tell you what. He will put me away, and you will talk to him. Is this okay?
Okay, now. Hey, Eric, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming down here to talk to us.
Thank you, Sinclair. It's a pleasure to be here.
I want to start off at point A, the real obvious thing. Why do you do this? Like, what was your inspiration that led you into making these fantastic costumes I've got around me here?
Well, thank you. Well, I was damaged when my mother sat me in front of the TV set with a pen and paper, and it started with the drawing, you know, the art. And I watched Lost in Space. I fell in love with the robot, not in a manly Viking kind of way.
Right. In a more direct way, maybe with Penny. Yeah.
No, I'm not going there. That's, anyway, and Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, a lot of the Irwin Allen stuff back then. Then around the 70s, I don't know what I didn't know what the name of the movie was at the time. It was Godzilla. This big dinosaur was playing baseball with a giant lobster. And I go, whoa, that's cool, you know, and, you know, I really didn't care for those zombie movies, but I saw, you know, this big, cool dinosaur, approachable character that I really liked. And as I got older, I started to, you know, see that Godzilla started to become an iconic word, a household word after a while, and I started, you know, just like Sinclair. Well, it's a household word now.
Absolutely it is, and it's just getting bigger. We're going to go worldwide soon, and I thank you for noticing.
Yeah, and as far as the costumes go, my first attempt was trying to make a Sigmund and the Sea Monsters suit. I made it out of a little paper bag, and I realized I couldn't fit in it.
I had kind of honestly guessed Sigmund and the Sea Monster from looking at a few of your things. There seems to be something still running through from that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Sid and Marty Krofft series, Lidsville, H.R. Puffin stuff, right, along with Lost in Space, Godzilla, of course. So what I do now is it's a craft called soft sculpture, using fabric and quilted foam, and I learned that from my good friend Dennis Lancaster from Intermission Productions. I think they're called IP Mascots now.
Right. So on the topic of the costumes, the conventions, all of that, you did a film. You were talking about Bob Wilkins earlier, original host of Creature Features.
Yes. Well, there was at the Cerrito Theater in El Cerrito, California, they had a special Bob Wilkins tribute, also for a fundraiser for Alzheimer's. It's a video on DVD. It's called Watch Horror Movies, Keep America Strong. And it's a journey into creature features. And I was the cameraman for a portion of the interviews there.
Great.
But a lot of it is also it has a lot of footage, stock footage of Bob doing some of his interviews. It's very interesting. There's an interview with his wife, with his wife and Tom Wersch.
Ask you, if we want to see this stuff, we want to find you on the web, any of your work on the web, find out more about where we can find your work, where do we go?
You can just Google Megafant, and that's Megafant, but you can also find it Megapant.
But of course,
I misspelled them last time.
it's understandable. And of course, if at any point you want to find the work of Mr. Ericsson Yee, any of the other guests on the show who have a MySpace profile, you come to my MySpace page and I'll have them up there in my top friends. Eric, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you in.